Hey, Truth Seekers, welcome back. Zach here. It's Friday, February 17th, 2017. The big Hollywood theatrical release today is The Great Wall starring Matt Damon. I want everyone to know that this movie is coming out on this date for a very specific reason, and it has everything to do with Donald Trump being announced as the 45th president, the man who ran on building a wall. What people need to understand is that the same people who control Hollywood are the same people who control your government. When you watch a movie, you're watching actors. When you watch your federal government, you are watching actors who are controlled by the exact same people. Those people are the Zionist Jews. If you've read the Bible, Revelation, the final book of the Bible, the 27th book of the New Testament, which we'll get to, it says the false Jews will rule in the end times. Those are the Zionist Jews. That's who controls Hollywood, international banking, the U.S. government, and many other New World Order governments. The New World Order is a Masonic Jewish world order. And here's more proof of what I'm talking about. In the Jewish belief system, there's something known as Kabbalah, Jewish mysticism in numbers. Not all Jewish people practice Kabbalah, but the banker tyrants at the top sure do, and they orchestrate everything in this world by this numerological code. So today, February 17th, 2017 is the 48th day of the calendar year. 31 days in January, 17 days into February, 31 plus 17, 48. In the language of Gematria, the word wall sums to 48 using the ordinal method. This is the alphabetic order. On the Gematrinator calculator, if you come over here to the right side where it says View Cipher Chart, it will show you what the letter values are for each method. So using the alphabetic order, wall is 48. The reduced method, which is also based on the alphabetic order, Donald Trump in the reduced method, and here you can see the cipher for that, each letter breaks down to a single digit. The name Donald Trump using the reduced method sums to 48. Donald Trump was announced as the 45th president on the anniversary of the fall of the Berlin Wall, November 9th, 2016, the 27-year anniversary. I just want you to notice that Berlin Wall equals 45, Donald Trump the 45th president. Real quick, if you look up the history of the Berlin Wall, construction began on it in 1961 on the date August 13th. 13/8, as you would write it in that part of the world, a lot like 138. From the date construction began to the date John F. Kennedy was assassinated was 831 days exactly. JFK spoke at the site of the Berlin Wall just before his assassination. So anyhow, also interesting, we covered Wall and Donald Trump, the 48 connection, this movie, The Great Wall, coming out on the 48th day of the year. Donald Trump had his convention in Cleveland, and notice Cleveland in reverse reduction gematria sums to 48. Cleveland, where Donald Trump had his convention, the star basketball player there is LeBron James. LeBron James just had a new TV show come out called The Wall. The Wall. And notice this. The Wall sums to 27. 27. Donald Trump was elected on the 27-year anniversary of the fall of the Berlin Wall. The New Testament, which ends with the book of Revelation. Revelation's the 27th book of the New Testament. In that book, there are 7 trumpets that are warnings. Think about the Trump-Pence ticket. You know, Donald Trump, the 45th president. Holy Bible also has that gematria of 45. Notice the wall in reverse ordinal is also 108, just like Berlin Wall in ordinal is 108. The word geometry also sums to 108. Gematria is geometry within the language. So Cleveland and James, remember, last year, Donald Trump on November 10th, the day after being announced as the president, went to the White House. The media said it was the first time in his life that Donald Trump was at the White House on November 10th. That same day, the Cleveland Cavaliers went to the White House to be congratulated for winning the NBA Finals. They won the finals right before Donald Trump had his convention there. That same day, it was a Thursday, November 10th, 2016, that same day, the Baltimore Ravens, the NFL football team just outside of Washington, D.C., hosted the Cleveland Browns, Cleveland 48, Donald Trump 48. A lot of people don't know this, but the Cleveland Browns' old football team became the Baltimore Ravens. So in a way, the team already has a Cleveland connection. Plus, they were hosting the Cleveland Browns the same day Donald Trump and the Cleveland Cavaliers were at the White House. Now notice the words Hollywood and Illuminati both also have this gematria 48. And here we are on the 48th day of the year, getting a special Hollywood Illuminati tribute. The Illuminati is the network of Freemasons, Zionists, Jesuits, and high places that control this world and control it by the numbers. Constantly giving tributes and rituals by the numbers, such as the release of this movie on the 48th day of the year. Notice Illuminati is 120. Think about how Inauguration Day is January 20th. Not a coincidence. All presidents are chosen, selected long in advance. Voting, government, all this stuff that the news gives us is the ongoing puppet show. The not truthful information made for the masses. Ongoing distraction, ongoing programming. So did we cover the 48s? Are we clear on the 48s? Today, the 48th day of the year, the Great Wall's coming out. Wall 48, Donald Trump 48, Cleveland 48, James 48, Hollywood 48, Illuminati 48. The number 223 is the 48th prime number. 223 is the number of the Freemasons and the number of the Zionist Jews, aka the Synagogue of Satan. Very special number. Think about how in Cleveland the star players are number 2, Kyrie Irving, number 23, LeBron James, and number 0, Kevin Love, 223. Showed that all last season, how Cleveland had that ad with 2 and 23 and 0 next to each other for the 223. Not a coincidence. And again, that goes well with Cleveland. 223, the 48th prime number. James 48, the star of the team. So, LeBron has his hit show The Wall. Again, The Wall in reduction sums to 27. So does the name Matthew. Matthew is the first book in the New Testament. The first of 4 books known as the Gospel, the story of Jesus. Think about how Matthew equals 27, like The Wall. He's starring in this movie. Matt Damon. And again, the New Testament ends with Revelation, the book of prophecy and destruction, with the trumpets, the warning signs. The Wall, as we covered, also has gematria of 108, like Berlin Wall. Look at Matt Damon's birthday, October 8th, 10-8, a lot like 108. You know, what are the odds? Matthew 27, The Wall 27, The Wall 108. Trump the president on the 27-year anniversary of the fall of the wall. If I'm being redundant, I just want to make sure people are hearing the points I'm making and these things are sticking. So a few other things that are interesting. Matt Damon, if you call him Matthew Damon, his full first, his full last name, as we commonly call people, he has some standout gematria in his name. 47, 61, 137, 187. I see these numbers as a further tribute to Donald Trump, Mr. Wall, being the president. The word president has gematria 47. I'll just show you this. Let's just type it here. President 47. And so does the name Trump in reverse ordinal. On election night, Donald Trump was in the 47-story Midtown Hilton Hotel that's hosted every president since JFK. Matt Damon coming up on his 47th birthday later this year on October 8th. 61, White House reduction with the S exception sums to 61, special number. 137, the 33rd prime number, important number in Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C., 137 ordinal, 187 reverse, 137 the 33rd prime number. Very significant number. Notice Matt Damon has 137 and 187 coded into his name. Donald Trump's GOP convention in Cleveland began July 18th, 18/7, exactly 187 days before Inauguration Day. Matt Damon will turn 47 years old 233 days from the release of this movie. His birthday is 233 days from today, February 17th. 233 is a Fibonacci number. It follows 144. 144 is the 12th Fibonacci number. 233 is the 13th Fibonacci number. Fibonacci sequence, very important. What's interesting is Great Wall in reverse ordinal is 144. Just like if you write out 44, it sums to 144. Notice when you write out 44, it sums to 45 in reverse ordinal. Donald Trump is the 45th president, but he's only the 44th person to be president. That's because Grover Cleveland was number 22 and number 24. He had a split term, meaning the 25th president was the 24th person, the 26th president, the 25th person, all the way up to the present. I find it interesting that 44 meets 45 in reverse ordinal gematria. 44 also has the 144 connection like Great Wall. Donald Trump proposing a new Great Wall for North America to separate the United States from its southern neighbor, Mexico. Also interesting, 233, the 13th Fibonacci number. When you write out 13 as a word in ordinal gematria, 13 sums to 99, just like Great Wall. I'll just show you real quick. Notice the ordinal method's going to become 99. You see that? 13 is 99. 44 in reverse ordinal is 99. If you missed my videos on the Bushes endorsing Hillary Clinton, they did it 99 days from their birthday. Not by accident. George H.W. Bush was the 41st president. 41's the 13th prime number. We're talking about 144. I just want to document that Matt, as in Matt Damon, in English gematria, Matt's also 441, the reflection. Possibly part of the reason he was chosen to be the lead actor in this movie. You know, a weird actor for the film. Matt Damon, a white guy in a film about the Great Wall in Asia. There's that gematria 13 again one more time. Notice 13 connects to 45, like Trump being the 45th president. So we pretty much covered it all, you know, Truth Seeker. Down below in the description, I'm going to link the Gematrinator calculator if you want to plug away on it. I'll link my How to Gematria video. I'm going to have to make a new How to Gematria video because ever since we discovered this reverse gematria, it's very clear how significant it is. Look at this. Notice the name LeBron in reverse. Notice the name James in reverse. Cleveland's the only city in the professional sports world in the U.S. that has 33 gematria. And then just the reverse ordinal of Cleveland syncing up so well with James. We've been missing this all this time, Truth Seeker. But now that it's here, it's a major piece of the puzzle. It reveals a lot. It makes this research even more worthy, you know? Now we know for sure why Donald Trump was in Cleveland. Now we know for sure why the convention began 187 days before Inauguration Day. So please don't spend any money on this movie or any Hollywood movies. Remember, when you spend your money, it goes to these tyrants who rule over us, who mock us. Investing in this money is investing in the next rigged election, the next propaganda news story by the numbers. This is how this gang controls us. You know, we all work, we all slave, we all make less than we deserve, and then we go and spend our money on things that cost way more than they should, such as, primetime movies. What's a primetime movie ticket cost now? $20 a person? For these trash films, these recycled narratives, something as absurd as Matt Damon and the Great Wall. Stop giving your money to the tyrants, people. I wish I could see how many of my followers have given all their money back to fast food companies and Hollywood and just spent it on all sorts of junk, but have not contributed to the Truth Seeker Network revolution. Thank you to everyone who has contributed. But this campaign, this is about getting the word out. We've raised enough money to build a website, a place for people to gather and organize. That's happening at allfortruth.com. I should plug that. I haven't been plugging that enough, Truth Seeker. Allfortruth.com has been built. This is the social media website for truth seekers, forums, messaging, all the functionality of Facebook plus more, completely free. This is about organizing and taking the world back. I started the campaign to raise the money to get this project going. We raised enough to build the website. But again, we can go so much further. If we can raise more money, we can get ads out there, we can let people know, we can build our numbers faster. Or you can go back and spend your money on another hamburger or another shitty Hollywood flick. You got to be wise with your money. You got to use your money the right way in this world. So I hope my words aren't falling on deaf ears. Learn to save. Learn to use your money wisely. Don't give it back to the gang. That's what they're counting on. And please don't see this movie. Or again, any other Hollywood movie. If you're going to watch a movie, stream it for free off the internet so these people don't get a dime. Until next time, Truth Seeker.